Hey guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how the US government is trying to ban Bitcoin. Once again, we're also going to talk about the banks. Crypto has been the scapegoats for the bank failures, and now articles are starting to come out where people are saying crypto is not the problem anymore. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the SEC. They're trying to get a lot of money to get a lot more people to go after cryptocurrency, among other things. So before we get to those three stories, let's check out the overall portfolio. As you know, in my videos and my channel, I go over my portfolio every single day, and you can see I'm at about $24,400. And over the past 7 days, the portfolio has been up and to the right, which is pretty exciting. Same with the 30-day. And if you zoom out since the inception, it has been overall up and to the right. And I have been dollar cost averaging every single day into some sort of cryptocurrency. A majority of that is going into Bitcoin. As you see, about 69% of the portfolio is Bitcoin, and I am in the positive just because of all of that dollar cost averaging. I also have Ethereum, USDT, Cardano, Near Protocol, Optimism, and the Relio network. It's up 27% just today, even though overall I'm still in the negative. This one is a pretty interesting play, which we will just have to wait and see if it does pan out. But let's get into those three stories. The first one I'm going to talk about is the banks. So the top US Treasury officials say crypto had no direct role in the banking failures. Now that is 100% different than when all of the banks were starting to go under. Everyone had some sort of finger to point at crypto. They said crypto is the reason for these banks starting to go under. And this is an article from Signature Bank, Crypto's Execution. So if you read this article, they go on to talk about how there are ties to crypto companies, which could potentially have been the downfall for Signature Bank. You can also see similar ones for Silicon Valley Bank, which also they were originally starting to blame all sorts of tech startups and crypto startups among them. But now I am very happy to see that the Treasury officials are saying that crypto has no direct effect. So I don't necessarily want to go through the entire article, but it's nice that even though this isn't making headline news, at least the blame is not being pointed at crypto, even though they're weeks late, but better late than never. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing has to do with Bitcoin. There could be potential bans on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in the future. And this is not something that's happening directly. They're coming out and saying we are going to ban Bitcoin, but it's indirectly through some of the future laws and implications of those laws. If the verbiage does not get changed, that is something that they can do in the future. So the Restrict Act could be used to potentially ban Bitcoin. So right now it's primarily targeting companies like TikTok. And as we know, Congress has been going after TikTok pretty aggressively. And the language right now is so broad that they could potentially use it to stop crypto. And that would be very, very not advantageous for the US in just staying ahead and staying up to date with the latest technology, but it is something that could happen. So if we check out this article over here, the Restrict Act creates a blanket authority with very few checks, and it's just to ban just about anything that you can link to a foreign adversary. So if foreign adversaries, quote unquote, whatever that is, starts using crypto or Bitcoin, one way that the US could halt that is just by halting any and all use cases of crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is. And that's just the way the verbiage is right now. If you check out this highlighted paragraph, and I won't go through it, but or I won't read it word for word, but basically that's what it's saying. So they're very concerned that the overbroad interpretation of those powers could be used to exploit and ban Americans from using entire classes of technology, such as cryptocurrency. So I did want to bring that one to everyone's attention. If any more news on this comes out, I'll definitely let everyone know, because I think that is actually pretty huge. The last thing I want to talk about once again is Gary Gensler, and I love all of these photos that they always create from Gary. They are never flattering. They are never good ones. And this is just adding to the list. But right now, the SEC is looking for about $2.4 billion in funding to chase down crypto misconduct. And that is a lot of money, guys. And not only crypto, but if they get all this money, the taxes from crypto, they have more people that are going to investigate all of the different transactions and trace that money back to the origination and make sure that taxes are being paid for through all of the potential gains. So Gary Gensler is saying that rapid technological innovations in financial markets have led to the misconduct of emerging new areas. And he's saying not only the crypto space, but it requires new tools, expertise, and resources. He's definitely foot stomping resources. So he's looking to hire about 170 additional staff members, and most of them are going to work within the enforcement and examination division. So they're going to be tracing all sorts of transactions, and the blockchain is 100% open. So that's something that can be done, and not necessarily very easily, but if they have the technology, if they have the people, they definitely can do it. So lastly, they are highlighting this because they've received more than 35,000 tips and complaints and referrals from whistleblowers in 2022, which helped bring in about $6.4 billion of penalties. And that is something that they're trying to highlight. So if they have more people, they can bring in even more money and enforce even a more broader area. So that is what Gary Gensler and the SEC is trying to do. So I want to wrap it up there and just talk about how the overall cryptocurrency market is fluctuating up and down every single day. If you're interested in what I'm buying, I'm purchasing and selling every single day. Check out the Patreon link in the description below. If not, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next one.